How is it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We have Conqueror here today, the bane of console play. Alright, many of you have probably seen Conqueror at some point, whether it's in this aspect or whatnot. Now, Conqueror has quite a few really awesome things here. Alright, so, Conk. Where do I begin with this boyo? Alright. I guess we just start from the beginning. Alright. In addition to him having this, which we all see quite a bit, it's very good tracking as well. He does have an unlimited amount of lights. It is an infinite chain that he can do as long as he wants, forever. And they do pretty damn good damage. In addition to this, he also has the ability to infinitely heavy attack, if he so wishes. I don't know when a Conk would do that, but he can. The only time I've ever seen a Conqueror do it was against a pretty annoying player, in which he was mixing these in, and then he was doing this. You know what I mean? That's what Conk's really good at, though, is the main thing. You have never-ending heavies or lights. You can mix them up as you see fit. In addition to that, if you hold heavy, he has this charge ability. As soon as you see it turn red, it's charged. And this turns it into an unblockable. This is very easy to stop. The only real time you're going to want to ever use this, I guess, is if you knock someone into the wall. But even then, it doesn't seem like it sticks long enough. What most Conquerors do up against the wall is they'll do their heavy, and if you can land a bash, it will push the enemy back onto the wall. Most of the time, an experienced or reasonable player is going to dodge that. They're not going to let you bash infinite them on the wall. An inexperienced player could be bash infinite on the wall, and that is unfortunate. Now, the unblockable, you can cancel, but not the way you think. You cannot press B to feint with Conqueror. The way you feint with Conqueror is by pressing his stance, which is the full block stance, pressing down, same as Vortigern's. Now this, unlike Vortigern, will drain your stamina bar slowly but surely. So you want to be careful when using it. Now, the reason it does this is because he has an attack through it. You'll heavy attack when someone makes contact with your shield. 9 times out of 10, you're guaranteed a light attack after you make the counter. Once you land the heavy attack, you're basically always guaranteed to at least slap them with a light attack, and they won't be ready for it. So make sure you look for that. If your opponent's being very aggressive, or in gank fights, it's very, very good. In a gank, pushing this down and just smacking somebody, taking a break, smacking them, moving back around, parrying people, smacking the next person, it's very, very good to do. Or do this, bait it, smack them. It's very good in a gank. Now, the other thing that's very, very good in a gank, and in basically any situation, is his zone attack. Upon doing the zone, as you can see there, it puts him in full guard, but he's still swinging and attacking, which means all attacks other than unblockables will bounce off. Now, while you're doing the zone attack, you can actually continue to click the zone attack and continue it, or at least you used to be able to. I don't think you can anymore now that I think about it. Never mind. You have to you only get 2 swings, unless you can prolong it. Which, if there's a Conk main watching this, I don't think there will be, but let me know down below. Or if you're new to Conk, let me know. I haven't played too much to Conk. I'm to rep 8 in Season 2 or something like that, and I haven't played him since. So, you already know about your, infinite chain and stuff like that. Upon landing a bash, you're guaranteed a light. Now, the thing you see a lot with Conk is when they get this light, they go into a heavy. Your heavy attacks by pressing your guard break button can go into a bash, thus guaranteeing you a light. So there's a lot of the times where they'll mix this or do a heavy, as you saw there, or sometimes they'll cancel, do this into another heavy, cancel, And then the next time, you know, when I played and I was trying to win the tournaments with this character, doing that, death sentence to your stamina. But you'd still see people do it because look how much damage it did. It's still very, very efficient. And don't forget, your shield bash can be done from any direction. And he also has the unique ability that upon dodging, I think Vortigern also has this, I've failed to mention it in the video, your direction changes upon where you're going for your block. And I do believe, same as Vortigern, he has superior block on heavies. And as we went over in the Vortigern video, if you did watch that, what this means is when she throws an attack, I can counter it with a heavy attack. It's not as easy to do as a light attack would be, especially not if you're even remotely online. Yeah, that's just 44 damage when they're on the ground. Fucking do that when they're out of stamina. No, I knew there was a use for it, I just couldn't remember what. So that's when you're going to be using your superior block, which, of course, is good. Your shield, as I said, can be done from either direction, and you could do a heavy or a light attack afterward, as we have discussed. Because you have your infinite chain, you can do literally either one of them at any point or any time. So don't forget, it's very, very strong. We've gone over the flail uppercut is when you go into your all guard, you block one hit, you hit heavy attack, and it hits it. Now, as you can see here, contrary to other heroes, Conqueror can't perform a feint. We have gone over that. If you want to feint a heavy, go into stance. When you do it, see, he will cancel it. This used to work on light attacks, believe it or not. It does not anymore. It does not anymore. I mean, thank God they fixed that, I suppose. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad, so I'm not going to say anything. Heavy attacks can be canceled into the attack, as we were mentioning. And then superior block on the dodges. So, as I said, I forgot to mention this with Vortigern. I did not mean to give her both of those. And I get hit by it, of course. So what this means is you want to dodge into her attacks, or whoever the opponent is, kind of as if you're an assassin. As you can see here, you'll be able just to brush it off. And most of the time you want to go ahead and do, you know, the bash as a follow-up. You know, guaranteed light attack. Conk's very good with his defense and not letting the opponent have any room to breathe. His defense is very, very solid, as you all are beginning to notice, and that's really all there is to him. Those are his moves. The only real thing he got to change on was the directional, I believe, and then being able to get the heavy attack after blocking a move. Canceling into this is a very strong option, especially when your opponent's not sure what kind of attack you're going to be throwing out. Unfortunately, it is. I don't know. He was a little bit more of a fun character when it wasn't so easy to get in and kind of, you know, smash on people. Not a whole lot of conks are going to play dirty, and as you can see, you can cancel it pretty far into the heavy animation. And like I said, if you're doing this, you could even go into stance if you think they're going to try to counterattack and then slap them with it. Or a warden or a shaman that keeps rushing in and hitting you. As soon as they make the jump attack, slap them, get your free light in, and then start the mix-up. So that's roughly how you're going to want to play Conk to the most success, anyway. Other than that, everybody, if I missed anything, please let me know. And I hope this, you know, helps you guys. His can't feint. He can feint. Just you have to use a little bit. You have to use a little bit more finesse. You got to use the full block stance. It's not too finessey. It's a different button. Other than that, everybody, I will see you in the next one. I hope this helps you out. I don't know if you're going to be maining Conk anymore, if anyone's maining Conk, but I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for watching, and I hope this helps somebody or you're able to show a friend, and I wish you all the best.